Gardeners have been passing down homemade growing tips for generations, such as adding used coffee grounds to the soil surrounding your vegetables or reusing the last of your morning's coffee to your favorite houseplant to improve the health of your plants. However, some experts claim that it's difficult to measure the advantages coffee offers your plants. The best soil for every type of garden. Coffee grounds are a popular soil amendment for gardens because they are a good source of nitrogen, potassium, magnesium, and copper. Even though it is less nutrient-dense than unbrewed coffee, it still contains some of these components. Nitrogen, an essential macronutrient for plant growth. Nitrogen is also necessary for the synthesis of other important plant compounds, such as proteins. Potassium is necessary for photosynthesis, nutrient uptake, and water regulation, among other functions that are critical to the general health of plants. Magnesium, an essential part of chlorophyll that aids in photosynthesis in plants. Copper contributes to protein synthesis and enzymatic processes, albeit in smaller quantities. The benefits of using coffee in your garden. Although some research has indicated that the percentage increase of those nutrients is relatively small, adding ground or brewed coffee to your garden can increase the quantities of those vital nutrients in your soil. Soil microbes can get their carbon fix from coffee. These bacteria and fungi leave behind microbial glues that can strengthen soil structure, lessen erosion, and hold onto nutrients. Coffee deters slugs more successfully than conventional repellents containing metaldehyde. It is noted in a paper written for the Oregon State University Extension Service that a 1-to-2 coffee solution was effective enough to drive all of the study's slugs out of the treated soil. The risks of using coffee on plants. Coffee probably won't have any significant negative effects on your garden at low concentrations. It should not, however, be used in place of fertilizer as it lacks some essential nutrients that plants require, such as calcium and phosphorus. Increases acidity of soil. Coffee is recommended by conventional gardening wisdom to lower the pH of your garden. However, these benefits are frequently fleeting. Causes dry soil. If coffee grounds are not thoroughly mixed into the soil, they may also form a thick layer on the soil's surface that could prevent water from penetrating. Slow germination and growth. Higher caffeine levels have been linked in some studies to slower plant growth and lower levels of seed germination. How to use coffee grounds or brewed coffee in your garden. In order to protect your plants from any potential harm, it is always better to err on the side of caution. The best coffee grounds are those that have had most of their acidity removed during the brewing process. It can be lightly mixed in or sprinkled on the soil's surface. It would be sufficient to mix it into the top few inches of soil. Verify that the contents of your cup haven't been combined with milk or sugar. They can attract pests and create a breeding ground for harmful bacteria and mold. If you are using brewed coffee, pour it onto the soil rather than the leaves after letting it cool.